Which muscles actually benefit from the stretch? Part 2 out of 2, going through every muscle. If you haven't seen it already, check out the criteria in part 1. But here's a very quick reminder of what we're checking for when we're saying a muscle might benefit from the stretch. 1 being if it has the potential for sarcomerogenesis, so assuming it needs to be on the descending limb. And 2 for if training at a longer length puts that muscle at a better length for producing tension. Alright, we're on the upper body now, starting with the triceps. This is likely going to be a no for both. It seems they primarily work on the plateau of the length-tension relationship. As usual, we could do with more research, so I wouldn't mind if you want to argue a maybe on this as well. And then although the overhead position may be more beneficial for growth, it's not the case of more stretch the better. For the biceps, no for sarcomerogenesis, it seems they don't reach the descending limb. Then when it comes to maximising tension, kind of yes, training in the first few degrees of elbow flexion, but not affected by the shoulder position really. For the deltoids, really need more data because joint angles weren't specified. For the rear delts, no to both, but you could put a maybe for the more tension at a slightly longer length. Then for the front and mid delt, I mean, they reached the descending limb from the study, so I'll put a maybe for sarcomerogenesis, but I think it's unlikely you'll lengthen them to see this adaptation. Then for tension, I'm going to say no, probably working primarily on the plateau. Then for the lats, I mean, they reached the descending limb, so I'm going to say yes to annoy people, but realistically it's a maybe. Then for optimal tension, they can produce force over their full range of motion, so I'm not going to say that the stretch is anything special, so I'll give it a no for now. Moving on to the pecs, it's a yes for sarcomerogenesis, maybe not for the upper pec though. And for maximising tension, I'd say it's more the mid to lengthen range that's better for the pecs rather than going for that stretch. So I'm going to say no, but training the pecs at slightly longer lengths is still nice. And finally, for the traps, similar to the delts with the limitations, but it looks like a hard no for all the regions when it comes to sarcomerogenesis. Then as for producing force at longer lengths, it's a no/maybe. Maybe a bit more length puts them closer to the plateau, but who knows. And there you have it. That's all the major muscles done over the 2 parts. Thanks for watching, and check the caption before you come with your stupid rage comments, and like and follow for more.